Turn 44 in this playthrough of Auburn Crown 0.4. Let's go to the replay. Yes, as I expected, the Danewerk longship was well exposed outside the port. Oh, it's gone into the port. That might save it. Probing air attacks continue in the south, in the Mauritius. And weather is pretty rubbish for attacking against Castile, so a little bit of a reprieve there. And these Vikings, they don't give up. Someone should tell them to give up. No. And this is why. Because they are actually quite successful. Even a garrison can take out a unit. Alright, I see how it is. Okay, I'm going to have to do something about that. Hopefully I've got something on the way. Okay, so I ran into this last turn. My warship, which has been sitting in the port of Thuidan for quite some time, has now been dispatched. My galleys are not looking so good either. I'm sure he's not very happy about losing those cavalry before. Alright, so that was probably intentional. And there you go. So I really have to make a choice about getting an overwhelming armada together before I can even venture forth, because sending out a few in a penny packet like that one will end the same way as that one did. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going to get the gold pieces to actually create this armada, but that's what I think I need to do. Alright, so the Beegwolf Elves have joined me again. Although the Beegwolf Elves are unlikely to help me much militarily, I'm still going to move them across to the west, just in case Andania does in fact break through. And if they do, then I will need to stop them somewhere around about here from being able to get through to Angnord. Now that's a long way in the future. I hope that doesn't happen, but it's possible, so I'll just start moving them to the west for now. Alright, so I'm thinking that maybe an attack might be useful against Mittelheim. I've got this unit here sitting out by itself. It's clear on either side, so I'm not going to be surprised by anything there. Let's send the dwarves out to have a bit of a look around. Shield crash dwarves. Okay, now normally what would happen is that I'd try and send this in here to attack these elites here, but I suspect that is in fact a trap and that there's something here. So at least I've got this unit south to have a bit of a look, and it's not. So that's excellent. Let's see what I can do with that. Alright. If I can get him down to 4, then I can get through to hopefully take it out. Now, is it worth it though? These hills will slow me down, and yeah, that it might not be worth it. So I'm thinking I'll upgrade the armor on that unit there. Alright, okay. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna get rid of them. I've gone too far to be able to make a second attack, but that's okay. Right, so being able to take him out. Left myself a little bit vulnerable there. I'll move Crystallis across to the east to provide a bit of leadership down there. Anticipating a counter-attack against that elite, so I'll need to be ready to counter-attack against the counter-attack. For now. Continuing to build up here, I'm going to put that Danewerk ship up as far as it possibly can go. Well, we got 378 left. What's our research like? Okay, let's look what I can actually buy. Yeah, okay. That's right, because I foolishly left the special unit out by itself into Margeb. That was probably a mistake. Alright, so I better start getting them back on board. Meanwhile, putting my galleon with its air units back up to full strength. What is their range? They're just out of range of this. Okay, well, that's alright. It's probably better that I don't attack them. Alright, Malkan. Oh dear. But I don't think that's enough. One cavalry unit coming. When is that? The 30th, so that's another 4 weeks. This could be dangerous. Let's send them back up to the north, and them. Just sending what I can up to the north. Of course, he knows that I am being preoccupied in the south. Upgrades over here, or reinforcements anyway. Can I go up to 8? Go to 10. What's in Castle Rock? Yeah, I see. A well entrenched garrison. Okay, well, I'm going to need to get some of my own garrisons out there. Otherwise, this is going to be a recurring theme. Bit of whack-a-mole every time one partisan is dealt with, and you can see where they'll pop up. Once I've got one under control, another one pops up, so I need to make sure that I've got them all covered. This one's not covered here, which is always a pain in the neck. So my problem is the good old Thrangren, now that they've left me, have left me in a position where I'm struggling to hold off these partisans. Let's just put that there for now. Obviously, a veteran unit, I don't want them big garrisoning for too long. But things are getting very, very tight. Money's too tight to mention. 236 left. Okay, I can get a veteran unit, so I will. Hopefully they'll arrive before these guys actually take them out. This light cavalry is still on maximum entrenchment even though it attacked. I thought that you lost part of your entrenchment if you attack, but clearly not. It's good to know. Alright, that's it for Malkard. Going over to the Tribal League now. Get to see fighting this year. Yep. Okay. Purchase a galley. Thankfully they're cheap, since they've all been sunk and rebuilt. 200 left. That's just enough to get one without any technology. So 3 galleys coming right up. Looking at the map for the end of turn sequence. That seems to be okay. Let's end the turn at this point. Okay, Beriand has moved towards me. And a bit of merchant activity. Yeah, you can see my balance sheet is looking worse every turn. So I'm not sure that there's any coming back from this, but we'll keep on fighting anyway. Alright, thank you for watching. See you next turn.